The Bearcats secured a win today and took the series lead over the Redhawks in the battle for the victory bell. A lot to go over, so let's get into it. I'm Regan, and this is your 2-minute warning. Bearcats started out slow in the first half, fumbling the ball in Cincinnati's first possession and again early in the second quarter, but bouncing back in the last play of the half with an interception by Arquan Bush that led to a touchdown by Nick Martiner, making the score 24-17, giving the Cats momentum going into the second half. The second half was much better for the Bearcats on all sides of the ball, scoring 14 unanswered points to shut out Miami, but still some critical errors like a fumble in the third quarter and moments that could have been capitalized on. Ben Bryant threw for 337 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Tyler Scott had 119 yards and a touchdown, and Trey Tucker 105 yards. Coach Fickell saying in his post-game press conference that Charles McClellan is showing that he can be a featured back, putting up 101 yards and 2 touchdowns today. He goes on to say he just can't do it alone, though.
That's where, some of those things that are just kind of weighing on me a little bit. Okay, this us. Who else is going to be that? Are we going to get Ryan back? Is Corey Kiner? Is Miles Montgomery? We got to have some of those guys that everybody trusts that we can get in there and win games with.
Could Corey Kiner be that guy that Coach Fickell mentioned? With a 32-yard day and a touchdown, a lot of Bearcat fans are asking why he didn't see more playing time today.
I don't know if he got a little bit something that late in the game he wasn't available, or I don't know whether we were worried about ball security. Those are some of those things I got to figure out. Because I'm looking around and Chuck's doing a great job, but it's a little bit more of a pounded situation, and kind of curious as to maybe why we didn't have him in there with a few more opportunities. I don't know if it was a little bit of the hamstring. I don't know if it was something else, but that's where we've got to develop the confidence, in some of those younger guys. And the only way we can do it is by putting them in there. It's kind of like the last couple series defensively. We, sometimes we get really greedy and don't sub out your guys, especially the back end guys. Front guys always roll, but we had to do it. And it's not always the most comfortable thing, but those guys, in order for them to develop, we're going to need them throughout the year. In order for them to develop, they got to go out there in some of those situations where they're still slinging the football and it's still a game.
Lastly, Ivan Pace Jr. having himself a day with 8 tackles, 2 for loss. All in all, the Cats had some great individual wins today and put up some impressive numbers. But the dropped balls, the missed opportunities, the penalties, the turnovers, they all have to be cleaned up. The Bearcats take on Indiana next Saturday at Nippert. I'm Regan, and that was your 2-minute warning.